guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, in this video I'll be showing you guys how I got this lovely dewy natural shimmery base. If you want to find out how I got this, stay tuned and keep on watching. If you guys are liking my outfit, I just have on this pink lounge set that I got from Primark because we are in quarantine. I might as well just be filming some videos for you, and the hair is up in a bun. I'm feeling so natural and so glam right now. I'm thinking, girl, do I even look like I need makeup? You guys know I do suffer with dry skin, so we're just gonna go ahead and grease my skin first. You guys know I use the Parmesan cocoa butter because it has done me right for the past 25 years, so I'm finna keep using it. So you just want to go ahead, massage the cream into your skin and make sure all of your face is greased, because we need to make sure we're getting everywhere. So right, so once that's all done, we're going to go ahead and apply our primer. So that I use the NYX Honey Do Me Up primer. I absolutely love this primer, guys. It's so glowy, like it even says it in the name, Honey Do Me Up. So what does that already tell you? You use this primer and your skin finna be glowing to the golds. And the best thing is that it has those little gold reflective bits, which is even better because that's how you know you're getting your glow on. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on. I'm gonna use my Real Techniques buffing brush just to buff in the Honey Do Me Up primer. So you just want to simply press that in the skin. If you guys do see me looking down, as you guys know, as always, my mirror is just here. So it's 2 o'clock in London and I'm filming this video on a Friday. The sun is up, it is warm. I'm not going out because I'm staying in quarantine, and I think that this is the perfect time. I've got good light, good background, you guys can see and hear me clearly. So this is virtually the best time. So you just want to push that into the skin. So that already, you guys can already see the glow, like you can just see it. Right guys, so once that's done, we're gonna color correct. So as you guys know, my skin tone is warm. I have red undertone, so we have to color correct, and I'm going to be using the Intensive Serum Correcting, and this is in the shade Deep Peach, and this is by Bobbi Brown. So you can get all different kinds of shades when you are color correcting. Do make sure you do go to a proper makeup artist who is qualified and can get your undertones. And this is how it comes, and I love it. So we're going to gently color correct because you have to be careful with this, but you guys will see how I balance out my foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and color correct my dark circles. We color correct to make sure that when we do put on our foundation, it does even out. It's just, if I wasn't going to color correct and I just straight away put on my foundation, you could see, like, I've done it one time and you could actually see green. That's how you know you need to color correct. So that's the reason I do it. So I'm going to go ahead and color correct my eyes because I have dark circles. How are you guys managing in quarantine? Like, it's for real, guys. So that is where I have color corrected. So guys, this is where I have color corrected because I have dark circles. I need to make sure that once I have color corrected my base, I can then put my foundation on and everything will be smoothly and evened out. Next thing we're gonna do, gonna go ahead and get our beauty blender. I need to clean mine, like, don't watch it. Grab my NYX Bear With Me Prime Set Refresh 1, 2, just to dampen it. I don't like mine too wet. I'm gonna go over the marks of where I have done where I need to cut correct. So you just want to press in and go over the eye. Sometimes people need to color correct their cheeks. You can do that. If you need to color correct your forehead, you can go ahead and do that. So I don't want my beauty blender too wet because the product will move too much. I do kind of like it semi-dry because then I know the product will stay where it is, because if it's wet it will be all runny, and that's not really the look I'm looking for. Hence the reason I do like it a bit stiff and dry, but not too dry. So I'm just gonna go over and do my mouth now. And you guys will see such a huge difference of when you do color correct and when you don't color correct. Now, you might even be lucky enough that you don't even need to color correct. And if you feel as if you don't need to color correct, you don't have to. But for me, I know I have to color correct, because if I don't color correct, I'll put on my makeup and I'll be able to see green, which means I haven't color corrected, or I have color corrected and I haven't done it properly, or my color corrector just isn't strong enough. Okay, great. So now we've color corrected. I'm going to show you guys how I get that base. So the next thing you want to do is grab any kind of, I would say, a liquid highlighter. I don't personally use liquid highlighters when I am highlighting, but when I am doing the base underneath my makeup, I do use the Nars Orgasm liquid highlighter. Now I do also have it in the powder form. Also get this in the powder form. Don't watch the lid, it's clean, okay? Just the lid that's dirty. So I actually have the powder one as well. Just for this purposes, I'm going to be using the Orgasm liquid. So this is a really nice color. Anyone that hasn't used Orgasm, it's like a light pink highlighter, but it's really nice to use under your foundation, especially if you do want that glowy from within foundation. So I just simply do like that. I just get like the tabs of it and then just tap it in like that. Ooh, yeah, that is simply what I like to do. I just make 4 marks of where I need to go over, and as you guys know, I'm going to be using my Revlon Conceal and Defined in the shade C70. I'm guessing C70 means it's cool, so I would definitely recommend, if you do have a foundation and you do find that it's more red and you do need to kind of even out the tone, I would definitely recommend you get some kind of foundation stick or concealer stick in a deep cool shade. Then you'll be able to level out the foundation. That's what I've noticed with me. Now then again, if you are on the cool side and maybe your foundation is a bit more grey and you need to add some kind of warmth to it, I would get a concealer or foundation stick within a warmer skin tone just to even it out, because with my foundation I use the Huda. It's just too red, so I find when I use this, it evens it out and it just makes my makeup look a whole lot better. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my concealer to darken my face. So I do about 3 stripes. Oh, I might even need to get a new one of these guys. Like, this is finishing. Like, yeah, I think this is finished. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's on now. Right, so what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to grab my Huda Face Buff and Blend. And I'm then going to grab my Huda foundation, the Faux filter, and this is in the shade Nutmeg. Now, I do like this foundation. Only thing I find is that it dries quickly. So if you have done exactly what I've done, when you are buffing in the foundation, you do need to work quickly because it dries matte. But because we have a dewy base underneath the foundation, your skin won't feel dry. So I definitely recommend, if you do have dry skin, make sure you do have a moisturizing dewy base underneath. That way your foundation won't dry out and you won't feel it drying out. So we're gonna go ahead, buff in everything, and we should get a lovely base. So you just want to press and move. Press and move. Press and move. I need to get one of them makeup headbands, you know. I got one coming. because I saw all the girls wearing it. I thought those headbands had like special names, but they're literally just makeup headbands. Like, oh, I don't know. Oh, my nose stud. So you want to make sure you get in the hairline as well. Because we don't want people to know we got foundation on. Okay. So you just want to press and move. So that's all buffed out. So if you guys look, you can really see that the foundation is much more glowy. There's a huge amount of a difference to if you do want that dewy look and if you do want that kind of matte look. Because I do have dry skin, I do need to make sure that the base is properly on, so I don't feel like I'm scratching my skin, or I don't feel like, oh, it just doesn't feel like my face is even hydrated enough. Now if you want to, you can just simply go out like this, or you can just add the rest of your makeup on, but this is what I simply like to do, how I get that perfect shimmery glowy base before we even add the highlight or even the concealer. This is what I like to do first, and I absolutely love doing this before I do put on the rest of my foundation. So this is the finished look, guys, and I'm hoping you're loving it. So the tip to get that glowy shimmery base is to definitely make sure you do get a good hydrating primer, and that you do use a liquid highlighter underneath your foundation. That way your face will become radiant and your foundation will just shine through. So guys, I hope you guys like this video of how I got this lovely natural glamour base, and I will see you guys in my next video. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.